Hey guys, it's Brandon here. I'm giving you guys this week's recap on our new series that we started. It's called Counterculture. And counterculture is really important for us because sometimes culture doesn't necessarily agree with what Jesus says. And so what we're going to be doing in this new series is we're going to be looking at a few different topics that don't always agree with what Jesus says. And we started that series off this past week by looking at the topic of technology. What does technology say? What does technology do that affects us and our relationship with Jesus? One thing that we have to know is that since technology is this opening for our culture to be able to tell us certain things, and a lot of the things that our culture says aren't necessarily correct. And so what we need to do is we need to ask ourselves and evaluate, how is technology relevant to me in my relationship with Christ? So the thing that we need to know beforehand is technology isn't bad. There's a lot of great things that we can use technology for, but we need to reclaim that. We need to make sure that we are doing positive, good things instead of negative things that hurt our relationship with Jesus. So what we did was we looked at 3 questions that you can look at and ask yourself to evaluate your response to technology. The first one is very important. It's how much time do I spend on technology? And this is a really important one because if we are not careful, then there are a huge number of possibilities that can help technology creep in as this idol inside of our lives. And we need to make sure that we are controlling our technology and that it's not controlling us. So how much time do you spend on technology? Second question is also pretty important. It's how much time, or how does technology affect me? Not me personally, but how does technology affect you? Does it make you frustrated? Does it create this area for you to escape the world from and maybe not deal with emotions in a healthy situation? Is it something that causes a lot of tension between you and your parents? These are some things that we need to know and understand. How does this technology affect us? And the third question, which I would say is probably the most important, is how does my usage of technology make other people see Jesus? Whenever we chose to be a Christian, something that we need to know is that we are sometimes people's only interaction that they have with Jesus. And if we post things that are kind of hurtful, then it can be something that is negative, that is not only seen on you, but also seen on Jesus. So how do people view us through our technology? Are you a person that posts Bible verses all of the time? Or are you a person that only posts dumb videos or maybe even inappropriate videos all the time? These are some of the questions that we need to ask, and especially as we start this new series called Counterculture, is how does technology affect me?